So the other day I was just browsing my list of Steam games, trying to find something quick to play while I pass the time. You guys know what it's like, wanting to play a video game but not commit to a full-on gameplay session. Like, oh, I'll play a level of Super Meat Boy, but there's no way I'm starting a match of Dota 2 because I gotta leave for work in half an hour. Anyways, this was one of those times, and my choice was Cannon Brawl. This was also one of those times where I had a surprising amount of fun with a lighthearted little indie game and ended up choosing to spotlight it. Cannon Brawl will take you back to middle school where you snuck out of class and played flash games on Kongregate, specifically those strategic tower defense games. Cannon Brawl is essentially another excellent entry into the tower defense genre, bringing with it all the classic features you might expect. We've got multiple offensive towers, including lasers, missiles, and slow-moving bombs. Then there's defensive towers, like the Frost Tower, which immobilizes enemy units for a short time, and shield towers, which deflect enemy fire. One way Cannon Brawl stands out within the tower defense genre is the pacing. I've played a lot of tower defense games over the years, and this has got to be one of the fastest ones. It's pretty easy to jump into a match, get a decent tower setup running, and fight it out till one castle is left demolished. Typically, there are two subsets of tower defense games. The ones where towers are automated and minions are generated every wave to attack your base, and the ones where towers are controlled by the player, and combat is an exchange between two opposing teams. Cannon Brawl is part of the latter. I absolutely love that the terrain in Cannon Brawl isn't permanent. Missiles and lasers are capable of blasting through rock and dirt, which can be useful for clearing a path or finding more resources. It adds a level of strategy to the match which isn't too common within the archetype. Probably the only glaring downside I've run into is Cannon Brawl's overall lack of diversity and longevity. There aren't too many tower variants, and I can see players becoming bored with it after a few dozen matches. So I'd say it's a solid time waster, but lacks the punch of a full-featured tower defense game. A more fleshed out title would be something like Pixel Junk Monsters, which surprisingly runs $5 cheaper than Cannon Brawl on Steam. All in all, an enjoyable game with some new tricks. Give it a try if you're looking for a solid minigame to jump into between homework sessions. Feel free to like my Facebook page for behind-the-scenes material, and follow me on Twitter for general channel updates.